Hello, bonjour, 你好，Anya, hola，我是你的 boy CP。Hello，say hello。Get that garbage out of here. What's good, everybody? This is CP, and today I'll be talking about one of the best up-and-coming teams in the NBA, the Boston Celtics, and how they were able to rebuild so quickly and become one of the best teams in the league today. So without further ado, let's get it. It wasn't too long ago that the Celtics went into a full rebuild. They traded away key players from their championship core started in the summer of 2013 and was able to become a title contender again in just 5 years. Despite missing 2 of their best players this postseason, the Celtics were 1 game away from making the NBA Finals. Much of that credit goes out to Danny Ainge and his staff for progressively making the Celtics better move after move over the past 5 years. Here's a look at some of the key moves that made the Celtics the team they are today. When this trade went down in the summer of 2013, there were mixed feelings about the deal. The Celtics blew up their core and parted ways with 2 future Hall of Famers for assets that may not have amounted to anything. In hindsight, this deal became a crucial part of the rebuild and is a huge reason why the Celtics are a success today. Obviously, parts of the deal flopped with players like Marshawn Brooks and James Young not working out, but the Celtics drafted well when they needed to, especially with their 3rd overall picks. They took Jaylen Brown in 2016 and Jason Tatum in 2017. Both Tatum and Brown are promising young players who look like pillars of this team for years to come. The Rajon Rondo deal was another blockbuster that sent shockwaves around the NBA in late 2014. We could say that the return wasn't as good as the Paul Pierce one, but in the grand scheme of things, the Celtics were able to utilize assets in this deal to help them further down the road. Jay Crowder turned out to be the gem of this deal. The Celtics gave him the opportunity to flourish in Boston, and Crowder developed into a legit 2-way starter. He was an important part of the Celtics core, but unfortunately for him, a better opportunity came along for the Celtics in the summer of 2017. The Celtics used Crowder as a key piece of the deal to help them acquire Kyrie Irving from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Celtics were able to land one of the best point guards in the NBA in the summer of 2017. Overall, the price they paid seemed fair as they were adding a championship caliber point guard in his prime in Kyrie Irving. Adding Kyrie to a roster that already had Gordon Hayward, Al Horford, and several young pieces is a move that many GMs wouldn't hesitate to make. This move launched the Celtics to new heights and made them one of the best teams in the NBA. They also did themselves a huge favor by taking away a superstar from one of their biggest Eastern Conference rivals. Aside from the 2 blockbuster deals, Danny Ainge and his team were able to pull off several other underrated deals. They include signing head coach Brad Stevens. Ever since luring Stevens from the college ranks in 2013, the young coach has flourished. He has quickly become one of the best coaches in the NBA and is widely recognized for his ability to maximize the potential of his players. Acquiring Isaiah Thomas. The Boston Celtics acquired Isaiah Thomas for almost nothing and turned him into an NBA All-Star. Thomas shined under Stevens' system and quickly became the face of the franchise. In the end, the Celtics were able to use him as a key bargaining chip to acquire an even better point guard in Kyrie. Another overlooked aspect of Boston's success is their ability to groom and develop their own talent. Players like Terry Rozier and Marcus Smart are prime examples. Since being drafted by the Celtics in 2016 and 14 respectively, the Celtics have efficiently groomed them into serviceable NBA players. At the end of the day, many teams can draft talented players, but not many can develop them like Boston has done. Key free agent signings. Throughout the rebuild, the Celtics were cognizant of preserving cap space and it paid off big time. They were able to sign Al Horford in 2016 and Gordon Hayward in 2017 to massive deals. Obviously the money talks, but at the same time free agents wants to win and play on a well-managed team, so it's not hard to see why they chose to sign with Boston. Overall, we can see why the Celtics are as good as they are today, and a lot of that had to do with the accumulation of savvy moves and deals. Danny Ainge and his management team has made the right calls at the right time. Credit also goes out to the coaching staff for developing their players the right way. As a result, the Celtics look like they have a strong future and should be a force to be reckoned with for the next 3 to 5 years. What are your thoughts on the Celtics rebuild, and how many championships do you think this core can win? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see everybody next time.